Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today we're going to be reading some cards for Cai Xukun, giving him a 2023 reading. So I do apologize if I mispronounce his name. That's not my intention to, purposefully do that. I'm gonna try the best that I can to pronounce his name to the best of my ability. And remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that? That is because we do not have Cai Xukun here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards and how I'm interpreting the cards is resonating with him or is not resonating with him. So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And without further ado, let's get started on Cai Xukun's 2023 reading. So we're just gonna start with how is Cai Xukun currently doing? How is he feeling? We got Temperance. That is a good start. Hopefully there's a little bit of nudity on some of these cards, but I'm hoping I won't have to cover up any cards today, but sometimes it happens. All right, let's keep going on Cai Xukun's current overall energy. We got the Five of Swords. Oh. And we got the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. All right, so we're gonna start here with Cai Xukun's current overall energy. We got the Temperance card here, and so Temperance is all about being well balanced, right? So he's in a great place right now where he's balancing a lot of things. He's feeling very well emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, all the things. But there were some kind of losses I'm seeing, where maybe he felt a little bit defeated. He's currently feeling, although he is balanced and whatnot, there may have been some defeats or some losses. I just keep thinking of losses rather than defeats. I feel like maybe he has lost some things, maybe lost some gigs or lost maybe a song that was going to be meant for him and now it went to some other artist. There's just some kind of losses here where he feels a little bit defeated, and so he's continuing to work on things. He's continuing refining his craft, his skills. Look at this with the Eight of Pentacles. This person is, just kind of working on things, working on building up their skill set. So that's kind of what's going on here with Cai Xukun's energy, is that there's a balance here of wins and losses, especially with this Five of Swords coming up here. But he's still working on things. He's still working hard. He's still patiently, refining his craft. So that is good. Now let's get some cards representing his 2023 year. So let's start with the first 3 months of the year, January through March. So I'm just going to go through the Western calendar, January through March for the first 3 months of the year. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oof. All right. April through June. The World. In reverse. July through September. The Chariot. Yes, that is great. And October to December. Oh, the Page of Wands in reverse. Oof. So there's definitely going to be a lot of changes I'm seeing here for Cai Xukun's 2023. The the first 3 months of the year, we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So, you know, aces always talk about beginnings, and the suit of Pentacles is representative of the element of earth. So there's that sense of grounding and stability. But because this card came in reverse, there's a sense of like in unstable nature. You know, maybe things that were working for Cai Xukun last year maybe are not working for him this year for the first 3 months. And so he's kind of having to shift some things. And that's kind of where this like temperance is coming to play. You know, like temperance is all about balance, right? It also kind of reminds me of the Justice card, where there's that like which is ruled by Libra, which is all about, you know, like work hard or play hard, you know, like if you're doing a lot of this, you got to balance it out with doing some of this. And so he's kind of figuring out how to kind of like get back in balance. Because there have been, again, some losses that he's currently going through with this Five of Swords showing up, which is all about defeatist mentality, especially. So his foundation, which worked for him last year, is kind of shook right now. For January through March, it's a little bit unstable. It's a little bit rocky. He's having to learn how to redo some things, relearn some things, or try new things. Is what I'm seeing here now. April through June. Hopefully this card will be okay. Hopefully I'll just block it here. We got the World card in reverse. You know, the World is all about finished chapters, you know, ending things and getting ready to start something new. Now, this card came in reverse. So from April through June, I feel like there are still some things that he's still maybe tweaking. He's still working on getting finished. From the months prior, because there have been some changes. There have been some unstable circumstances that he's having to work through. So I really feel like April through June, there's still some like tweaking. There's some unfinished business, or like maybe unfinished projects rather, for Cai Xukun. So that's what I'm seeing here. Now, August to October are gonna be some great months for Cai Xukun, with this Chariot card showing up. You know, Chariot is all about going in the right direction, moving, and you know, towards their goals, moving positively towards some direction, or having a direction to go in. Because again, the beginning of this year, that Ace of Pentacles came up in reverse. So it really kind of like flipped things upside down, flipped things on its side. Things that he thought he was going to be able to do, he's not able to do anymore, or it's not possible. So finally, I really do feel like, what did I say? August, September to October. We got the Chariot here, so he's finally gonna have a good direction to go, and he feels like he's making some good progress and stuff like that. So that's gonna be great for him. Now, October to December, I clearly, math is not my strong suit. So it's hard for me to keep track of each card representing 3 months at a time, or a season at a time. We got the Page of Wands here in reverse, representing the last 3 months of the year for Cai Xukun. So October to December, we got the Page of Wands in reverse. So I really feel like maybe there's like a sense of being burnt out, but I don't really. Let's see here. I need a complainer who likes his or her own way. There may be reading or writing problems. Bringer of bad news. Yeah, there's something going on here towards the end of the year. Like before that, Cai Xukun had a great direction and positive direction to go in. But then towards the last 3 months of the year, I feel like there might be someone who might be complaining. They might be like, oh, this is not good enough, or you need to, there is that sort of complaining and wanting things to go a certain way. So I'm not sure if it's from Cai Xukun, or if it's from like management, people in the business that he's in that are kind of like not are they're giving him a hard time because maybe they're looking for something else. They're looking for him to do things a certain way that they want him to do. And I really do feel like it might cause him to get a little bit burnt out. So that is interesting. So let's prevent a little bit of this burnout. What is something we can see in regards to advice for him? Let's get some advice for Cai Xukun and his 2023 year. The moon in reverse. The page of swords. Oh. Ace of cups. Ooh. Okay. And let's get a green oracle card to finish off. We got Earth. Wow. How crazy that Ace of Pentacles came up, and I was talking about it, representing Earth and whatnot, the element of Earth. So we got Earth for Cai Xukun's advice for 2023. Earth is all about staying grounded, staying stable. So he really needs to stay grounded and stable in what he's working towards for this year. And do what he loves, stay grounded in the things that he loves to do. But some advice here with this moon in reverse, the moon is all about secrets, seeing the unseen, things that are beneath the surface. But this card came in reverse. So he needs to be careful of some people like maybe using his words against him, or using what using what he says and twisting it in a certain way that's it can be like a lie. It could be creating some gossip that's not true. And speaking of gossip, we got the page of swords in reverse. The page of swords is that communicator card. Look at that. This person's like, what, who, ooh, like, what'd you say? But this card came in reverse. So like the advice for him is to really be mindful of who he speaks to and what he says and what he shares with them, because not everyone this year has the best intentions for him, and they're going to want to try and get information out of him and maybe like spin it in a certain direction, or spin it a certain way that's not true. And so he just needs to be careful of that, and really keep the things and the ideas that he loves and the people that he loves like close. Stay grounded with them and not really share too much outside of what his plans are, what his thoughts are, what his projects are, because there are some people that are going to try and create some kind of negative spin on what he's doing or on what he's saying. And there's some kind of like unnecessary gossip that he needs to avoid as much as he can. And the way you can avoid that gossip is by just not really sharing a lot of these ideas and things with people, with everyone, especially the things that he holds, again, near and dear to his heart, or that he cares for. And to just stay grounded this year, keep on working. That's all I'm really seeing. So what a very interesting reading. So he's definitely, Cai Xukun is definitely having quite a shifting year. There's a lot of things changing for him, and because there's a lot of changes for him, he also needs to be careful of like who he's sharing these changes with, because some people are going to want to use like whatever he shares with them. They're going to try and use it against him, or to like kind of slow his plans or slow his progress or anything like that. So interesting reading. Let me know what you thought of this. If you're a fan of Cai Xukun and you follow up with what's going on with him, let me know if like anything that I said in this reading is resonating thus far with his 2023 year, because that's interesting. So anyway, remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and sexually. Love and respect yourselves and others, and stay hydrated. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.